I can't believe I believed everything we had was finally beginning to find release. Oh, remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they tumbling down. They didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. That's a good look. I want you, nah, nah. And it's me and you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Life of V. We are back with another video, guys. Please subscribe to this channel. We've got so many cool. This video is basically just going to be me talking about my experience, just casually talking about how I went to see Beyoncé and Jay-Z on the Run tour. I've still actually got my ticket. The seat wasn't actually that great. It was actually right at the back. So Beyoncé and Jay-Z were literally a small little dot. So yeah, I went with my sister and her friend to see Beyoncé on Saturday the 16th of June. The actually funny thing is I was actually meant to be working that day because normally I work on the weekends, right? But obviously the way I work in retail, so the way it works is you book your holidays in advance, obviously for like the year. And I actually booked the day off not knowing that I was going to go to this concert, so it was really, really weird. I actually had the day saved for the concert. Kind of weird, kind of just, you know, worked in my favour. Initially I wasn't too keen on going to the concert, only because like I'm not really much of a Beyoncé like ride or die fan. Like I definitely appreciate her music and I think she's super talented in what she does. I think she's a beautiful person, but but it wouldn't be my first choices of artists to go and see. How much did I pay for the ticket? I paid £51 for my ticket because the time I booked it was kind of late. It wasn't that much money, but you know, I could have got it for 29 if I decided earlier. So initially when my sister got a ticket with her friend, they paid £29 each. And the funny thing is I've never been to a concert before, so it was like my first time going to a concert. I was excited. I actually wanted to wear something very comfortable, so obviously I don't think nothing like this, of course. I wore, what did I wear? Well, I'll show you guys a picture of what I wore. And I wore a red bodysuit because you know how much I love my red. The shoes was a bit of a higgy hog, and I'll explain why. I thought going to a concert all people would be wearing heels, and obviously people did wear heels. My sister told me don't wear heels to a concert because we're going to be walking for a long time, and I thought my heels are comfortable, I'll be able to do it, no problem. When I got there and I wore my heels, it was a different story. My feet were aching. The walk all the way to the concert was a joke. We were walking for about what, 25 to 30 minutes, because the way it works is everybody's seat, it's like obviously the Olympic Park is like obviously round and everybody's seat is in different places, so they had different entrances for different seats. And my one was, where was I situated? I was block 207, and I think when we got in it started from like 240 something, so we had to walk all the way around. The walking was a joke, bruh. Like it was so flipping long. So we were seating the whole time, and obviously you could stand up, you could enjoy. Why are these people cheering? When we got to the concert, I think it said it started at 5. Yeah, stadium opens, well, this is what it said. It said Ireland opens at 3, and that the gates open at 5. That never happened. These celebrities, honestly, they want to be fashionably late, especially if you're standing up. and say you get there for like 5 o'clock, you'll be waiting for like 3 hours. So luckily we were seated, so no one's really going to take a seat. So yeah, we got there for like 7. She didn't come on until like, what time did she come? No, we got there for like 7. She didn't get on stage until like 8:15. And as we were walking to the stadium, we could hear people going, proper screaming their lungs out. And then obviously we realised she started. She actually played my favourite song when she was opening, and by the time I clocked, like I was running and she was performing my favourite song. Yeah, when we got there, everyone was pretty much sitting down. It's funny going to a Beyoncé concert to sit down, but yeah, some people obviously didn't want to sit up and stand up and go all crazy and wild and enjoy the concert. I sat down for a bit. My sister, obviously, she's a ride or die fan, so she was literally up right at the front. She was standing in front of people that were sitting down. They were complaining, she didn't care. Yeah, they were having a great time. I sat down and I stood up a bit for the songs that I knew. Listen, I like Beyonce, I think she's really talented, but I didn't know all her songs, so it was kind of difficult for me to enjoy the whole thing. But gosh, that woman is stunning. Like, she just looks so beautiful. Like, she just looks like literally an angel, like when she's performing. Her vocals, amazing. Like, she makes you actually want to get up, you know, be able to sing, go on stage and do all the things that she does. Literally, like, obviously I sing, but just the thought of like me being on stage in front of all those people would just like scare me. But I suppose the confidence would come over time, wouldn't it? Pretty much. It's very refreshing seeing an artist as multi-talented as Beyonce, and still also seeing that like that natural like humbleness with her, with an artist. There's so many artists that are just so arrogant and just, you know, do whatever, but you can just tell like she's just such a humble person and she's talented. I feel like that's so refreshing. Literally, you don't get a lot of artists that are like that. You can see in her interviews how, you know, how much of a good person she is. As long as they played this song for sure. Now our bees are black. When I went to the concert and I saw her perform, it just made me realise like how much money these artists are making. Like, I don't know the amount of people that came to the concert, but boy, there were so many people. And I was just thinking like, right, if I paid 51, my sister paid 29, her friend paid 29, everybody else at the front probably paid like hundreds of pounds. Like, these artists are getting paid. But like, obviously, if you're as talented as Beyonce, like, I wouldn't even like complain as much because obviously I think she deserves like that attention, but the money that they get paid is crazy. She's just such a humble person and it shines through, and it just goes to show like in life you can have all the money in the world, you can be the most talented person in the world, but if you're humble, I feel like it's just such a beautiful thing. I mean, it's pretty obvious because she's a Virgo, so she obviously is very like reserved within her personality, but when she's on stage, you don't want to mess with her. Not only is she a fantastic performer and singer, and she can multitask that as well, like, she's an amazing dancer. Like, she literally is a triple threat. Like, she can do anything, like, and you get people that are like, oh, Beyonce's so overrated and stuff. I mean, I can admit I'm not like the biggest Beyonce fan, but I still give credit like where credit's due. Like, if someone's really talented, they can really sing, or, you know, they're really good at what they do, I will say it. And I feel like going to that concert and seeing that live, seeing her dance, seeing her sing, seeing her perform, seeing how humble she is, like, she was actually chosen and born to do this. Like, she's so talented. that she's been grinding from like day. So I've got nothing but good things to say about that concert. It was amazing. I'm just watching a video. The visuals are... So when she ended the concert, right, she was like, guys, I got a special surprise for you. And me being a bit, you know, naive about concerts or knowing like what happens in a concert, I don't feel anyway, I don't care. So I was thinking, you know, when you go to those concerts and they give you like freebies and stuff like underneath your chair, so I was kind of like leaning forward to like stick my hand out to like reach under the chair. Maybe it was like secret CDs or something, or like some vouchers or something. She was like, I'm gonna leave you with a special visuals of our song and our new album. And they dunked and they played this song, which I kind of thought was a bit, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she should have given like a longer speech. But yeah, overall the experience was really, really good. She's a very talented artist. She's very, very good. One thing I also respect about like their relationship, like despite of all the things that have been said, like what Jay-Z did and stuff, they're very private and to themselves. And I think like it just goes to show like how amazing they are as a couple. Like you get people that don't even have as much money as them, like the Kardashians, or just like other YouTubers or people that are like bait on social media, be literally broadcasting their whole lives and their whole European relationships on social media. And you get people like Beyoncé and Jay-Z that are making 100 times the amount of money that, you know, people are making, and they're still so reserved and concerned about their relationship. I just happen